Capricorn. Does your nest meet your needs? 22nd of June 2024. Welcome to Celestia Astrology. Hot on the heels of the height of summer, the summer solstice and the sun's entrance into cardinal Cancer, we greet the full moon in Capricorn. Here we are asked to review and assess if our cosy nest has all that we need to meet our lofty aspirations. How well are we using our resources before we can settle, rest and enjoy the comforts of Cancer season? We must face these questions. The full moon is a significant phase in the lunar cycle, often associated with heightened emotions, revelations and moments of clarity. We are often drawn to this phase of the lunar cycle above all others because it is the one that is the most visually stunning. During this phase, the sun and moon stand in opposition, creating a dynamic tension that can bring issues to light and foster a sense of culmination. This opposition between our luminaries, the sun and the moon, highlights the axis of the signs that they occupy, allowing us to see things from a broader perspective and to gain deeper insights. This month, we are looking at Capricorn and Cancer, our needs for security and nurturing, and how this competes with or supports our drive to achieve in the world and build something that we can be recognised for. It's also significant that in July we will have the new moon in Cancer, followed by the second full moon in Capricorn. So it is important that we do pay attention to these Capricorn themes this year, as the moon is revisiting them. Also in July, as a look ahead, the full moon will occur at the degree that Pluto will be retrograding back over when it returns to Capricorn in September. Sometimes the universe has a way of saying, "Look here," with a big red arrow to draw our attention. I feel that this is one of those times. If we know in advance, we can pay attention to what is unfolding for us. Understanding full moons. Full moons occur approximately once a month when the moon is directly opposite the sun in the sky. This alignment illuminates the moon fully, reflecting the light from the sun, and also symbolises a peak in the lunar cycle where matters can come to fruition, reach a turning point, or become fully seen by us. Each full moon is part of a larger cycle that includes the new moon, first quarter, and last quarter phases, creating a rhythm that influences our lives on multiple levels. A full moon also ties into longer cycles, marking significant points on 1 month and 6 month levels. The themes that emerge during a full moon can often be tied back to the new moon in the same sign 6 months earlier, and the themes can be revisited or resolved over the subsequent months. Additionally, the degree of the full moon is revisited in a longer cycle over approximately 2.5 years. A new first quarter, full moon and last quarter moon will all occur at the same degree. If something significant has happened for you on a new or a full moon, it's worth tracking the rest of this moon cycle. I found it very insightful. The full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is an earth sign ruled by Saturn. Saturn is the lord of time. Things may not move fast here, but they are considered. They have intention and purpose. Capricorn emphasises discipline, responsibility, and the building of solid foundations. With Mars, the planet of action, who is exalted in Capricorn, there is a force of energy available for focused action and determined progress. Together they represent structures, focused hard work, and the drive to overcome obstacles. This is why we associate the sign with the mountain goat after all. There is no obstacle that can stop the goat from climbing to the pinnacle and achieving their goal. Capricorn is an earth sign, pragmatic and practical. It is yin or feminine, and it is cardinal or tropical, meaning that it will initiate action through strong initiative. A full moon here may be showing us where we need to take determined action in our own lives. Capricorn Decan 1, laying the groundwork. This full moon in Capricorn occurs in the first decan of Capricorn, Astrologer Kira Ryberg calls this decan inertia, and Austin Coppock has named it the Headless Man. The decan is ruled by Jupiter in the descending order method and Saturn in the triplicity method. In the Wild Way Oracle deck, we see the picture of a dormouse in a cosy nest that it has furnished with leaves. It's half asleep with one eye closed. Nicola Allen has named this decan Laying the Groundwork, associating the themes here with establishing a sense of place and grounding our judgments. We learn about our limitations here and make considered decisions about our resources. Decan 1 attributes and keywords. Sense of place. Reflect on your environment and assess if it supports your goals. Grounded judgment. Make considered decisions based on practicality and long-term benefits. Foundations. This is the time to solidify plans and set firm foundations. Are you in the best place for what you hope to achieve? Could somewhere else be better? Could a change of circumstances be advantageous? T. Susan Chang's verse from Dreaming the Decans emphasises the ongoing flux of life and the potential for growth through adaptation. Quote, "The Lord of Matter buys and spends, common means to common ends. Endless are the tides of change, we profit when we rearrange. We barter our infinitude, and then we rise again, renewed." This suggests that by embracing change and re-evaluating our resources, we can emerge stronger and more aligned with our true path. Tarot symbolism, the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles associated with this decan underscores the need for balance and adaptability. It represents the juggling of resources, time, and energy to maintain stability amidst change. The card shows a man with a coin or pentacle in each hand, so he's holding two. He has one foot on the ground and the other is balanced, and he appears to be juggling those two coins. This card, embodying the earth element and the cardinal quality of Capricorn, reminds us to remain flexible and open to new opportunities while staying grounded. The astrological aspects. This full moon is witnessed by these aspects. An opposition to a light-hearted, vacationing stellium in Cancer, the Sun, Venus and Mercury. Ruled by the Capricorn moon, they are tasked with supporting the mission. Mercury has just emerged from combustion. He was protected by the sun's rays in Gemini when he was in his chariot, but had a blast of heat and light when he reached Cancer in combustion and was invisible. Mercury now is still under the beams, but begins to understand what his new mission will be. Venus remains in combustion, invisible and burned up by the sun's rays. She is unable to be effective, so you may find that Venusian topics in your life are being renewed, rebalanced and reborn. It is as though these planets are away on vacation, out of office, and cannot be reached at this time. We know they will return for us, full of stories and bursting with new ideas. This full moon may offer you some insight of what to expect, but it's likely that the story will not reveal until she emerges from under the beams. The Sun, burning up these planets, balances the serious grounded energy of Capricorn with the nurturing, emotional, quiet strength of Cancer. Trine Mars in Taurus offers grounding and practical action, helping to implement aesthetic and tangible plans, but may be clumsy. The whole sign aspects. Trine to Uranus is encouraging innovation and breaking free from outdated structures. Square to the nodes in Aries and Libra highlights fated decisions and pivotal moments, urging us to align with our true purpose. And the sextile to Saturn and Neptune, blending discipline and hard work with dreams and ideals, offering to enable the manifestation of visionary ideas. Who might feel it? Cardinal signs, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn and Aries, are likely to feel the influence of this full moon most strongly, particularly those with prominent placements or angular Saturns in their charts. These individuals may experience significant shifts or revelations that prompt them to reassess their current circumstances and consider new directions. Earth signs, Taurus and Virgo, may also find helpful, gentle prompts arriving. Reflection and action. The full moon in Capricorn invites us to reflect on our current foundations and make considered decisions about our future. The symbolism of the Two of Pentacles and the Dormouse in the first decan reminds us to evaluate our resources and surroundings thoughtfully. Is there a better place or situation that aligns more closely with our aspirations? This is a time to ground our visions in reality, making practical adjustments that will support our long-term goals. If you are looking for an astrologer and you enjoy my style of astrology, I currently have space to take on new clients. If you want an astrology reading, or if you want to go even deeper and work with the moon cycles and the planets in your personal chart, I also offer astro coaching as well as astrology. Do contact me through a message here or book at celestiaastrology.com. Thank you.